Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Next Generation Nurses. This is Noreen Kamran, and today I will be talking about some of the important points after passing the NCLEX. So let's suppose you have passed the NCLEX, you may be wondering what to do next. So being a registered nurse in the USA, it is a significant accomplishment and the key to achieving the American dream. You are only at the start of lengthy but extremely worthwhile adventure. But it does not end here. Now we will be talk about your options after passing the NCLEX. So what are we waiting for, guys? Let's move to the topic. So congratulations, you have passed your NCLEX. Yay! So this is the time to find an agency or an employer. So the thing is, like, the moment has come for you to locate a job overseas. If you did not do it earlier in your stay in America, direct hire or through an agency could be used for it. Since you have been granted a license, your opinions are limitless. Now you have passed your NCLEX, you got your license, then your opportunities has been open now. So to avoid future problems, be sure the agency which you are choosing, you select to work with are legitimate and licensed, because you will be collaborating with the recruitment agency for filing your EB3 immigration visa. And what is EB3 immigration visa? That I will be explaining in my different video when I will make on the steps of immigration. I will let you know what is EB3 immigrant visa and why it is granted for the skilled workers. So guys, taking your English exam is the next step. After you find your agency, either the direct hire, either the private agency, and I will be making another video on the topic direct, what is the pros and cons of direct and staffing agency. So you will get a better idea which employer must be chosen, and it's not limited to, because some have different kind of experience, might not get direct hiring, might not get private agency. So please keep in mind, like, after you choose your employer, an employer must will guide you as well, so you can start preparing your IELTS or English proficiency exam, because it's different. People have different kind of capabilities. Some are very good in English, so they can take in one attempt. Some are not enough good in English, so maybe they required more attempts. So the moment has came for you after the agency to take the IELTS exam, since you will require it as you process with the processing of your documents for travel abroad. So English proficiency language is the must document you need to submit before you go to the consulate or before you apply to the visa screening. So it is important to remember to select the academic module. Either it is online or either you will go and give a writing exam. IELTS is available in both the versions. And then finally you need speaking 7 and overall 6.5 band is required. So if you want to know more about the English proficiency exam, what kind of English proficiency is acceptable for visa screening, please go through my previous video. I have already explained and elaborate nicely regarding the English proficiency exam and scores accordingly. So after you have done your English proficiency exam, or side by side, if you have already applied for English proficiency exam, you have to apply for the visa screening application. This is one of the CGFNS service which is required, and this is the prerequisite especially for the healthcare professionals who are non-citizens, or they don't have the EB3 visa, or they don't have the green card yet and want to work in the US. So your license and English exam status are verified by the visa screening services, as you have done already your CS report before, or even if you not have done, then visa screening will do everything that time. And also keep in mind that your visa screening certificate has a maximum validity of 5 years. So meaning, if whatever you are submitting at the time of visa screening and you are getting your certificate since that time till 5 years, your visa screening certificate is valid. So regarding the validity of a language and your licenses and everything, what is applicable for visa screening validity, I have already mentioned in my previous video. Please go through my previous video regarding visa screening. You will know much better idea. Then you can begin this process even if you have not taken your IELTS side by side, because you need to submit your English proficiency exam. Without, you will not get the visa screening, but this application is valid for 1 year. So by that time you will appear for the IELTS exam, you can do your visa screening as well and schedule a test, and should be able to obtain the necessary IELTS results within a year. Now, the necessary and compulsory step is continue your bedside experience. Many nurses have concerns like for US immigration or US green card process required nurses experience or not. So my answer is yes. actually for the NCLEX exam you don't require in reality your experience. It does not matter. But when you are applying or if you are searching for any agency or employer, they also will request you or they also will guide you to start your bedside working, because when you will go to USA you will not start working very immediately as a manager or as a charge nurse or as a head nurse. Very less chances of that. But in case you are BSc holder only, maybe if you have higher degree and they have accepted your higher degree and you are going to join there as a supervisor or charge nurse, that is another story. But if you are not doing such kind of job, then you will be a registered nurse, which is called bedside experience required. Okay, so of course having recent job experience is quite necessary for US. So USA being a registered nurse is insufficient, okay, as we wait patiently for our papers to be approved. So by that time you must constantly improve your abilities and knowledge at bedside, which is very very compulsory. So please, after you pass your NCLEX, first thing with the process, you can side by side search for the job as well. They are not minding if you are doing supervisor duty, charge nurse duty, but they will always look into your bedside experience. Then side by side, do not forget to check the validity of your USA license. Okay, so once you pass the NCLEX, keep in mind that your USA license will eventually expire. Despite being perpetually valid, you must be able to renew your license prior to its expiration. So you may do a license validity check on www.nurses.com. So if you have license already, people who knows, those who have license already, they must check their license validity, and in reality if the license is existing or not. Anybody in USA, your employer, anybody can ask you the license number. They will go and they will search on www.nurses.com. They will only just put your license number. They will get the details, how many boards or how many license do you have in USA still existing. So meaning like you have done from NCLEX, from New York Board of Nursing, that license is already active. Then you have endorsed your license to Florida Board of Nursing, or if you have endorsed your license to any other state like Texas, then the nurses.com will verify how many license do you have. If you will put one license, it will come how many license you are acquiring in USA. So guys, this is all about the licensing I was talking about in this topic. So in my next video, I will also a little bit elaborate about the endorsement of license, which is really required in the steps which I am talking about now. Like once you will get your placement, like if you will go through the agency, they will tell you which placement will be for you in USA. So accordingly, you can also endorse your license to that state, and every state have different endorsement, different criteria. So just go through the NCSBN site and search which board of nursing you want to endorse your license. Just open the website of the same board and then you can see the requirement. Once you will do your NCLEX application, you will know how to proceed with other boards as well. So I guess like it won't be a problem for you to endorse the license or do the process by your own, because once you have done your process for NCLEX, this is the same as you are endorsing your license to some other state as well. So guys, today's video is end here, and I would like to ask you to please like, share and subscribe my channel and stay updated for the next videos. And for the time being, take care and bye bye.